With all of the additional rain that we're expected, as has been forecasted here in Kern County, the Kern County Fire Department wants to provide a few reminders to those here in Kern County. One of the reminders is that you don't have to only live in the mountains to be impacted significantly by this sort of rainfall. Remember, if you see a large amount of water that's flowing across a roadway, don't try to drive through it. Just turn around, don't drown. There's no reason to risk that sort of activity. All of this rainfall that we're getting is significant for two reasons. One is it's a lot of rain forecasted for a short period of time. And we also have the extra hazard, and that is the recent burn scars that were created during such fires as the French fire. When you have a burn scar, it no longer has the vegetation that would normally absorb that rainfall. Also, the charring that takes place on the surface also makes it difficult for the water to penetrate and be absorbed as well. So we have a potential hazard with large amounts of rainfall and the burn scar with having more water runoff, creating potential more flooding or debris flow or mudslides. So we want our citizens in those areas to be extra cautious as well. We encourage everyone to review their go bag, to review their daily activities. If there's no reason to be out in this weather and you're in a safe location, if you can postpone certain activities, we encourage you to do so. It's just not worth the risk going out in this type of severe weather when something negative could happen to you because of the hazards that exist. Another thing we want to encourage individuals to do is to monitor the news, monitor the weather updates to see if they're still in a safe area. Continue to monitor those in case there are reasons for evacuation warnings or orders to be given. That way you can adapt to those circumstances. We're receiving a lot of questions about what the Kern County Fire Department is doing to prepare for this weather activity. We've requested additional staffing to the Office of Emergency Services. This includes overhead positions that will help to manage this extra potential of emergency activity. We also have a helicopter on standby, a dozer strike team on standby, and crew on standby, as well as a Type 3 engine strike team on standby. That would be 5 off-road capable fire engines that are ready to respond with the personnel as well. We're continuing to monitor where the rainfall is forecasted to hit the most, which is in our mountain communities. We're continuing to monitor the areas that would be most likely impacted in a negative way from significant weather. That would be the areas in our mountain communities that have had recent fires. We've repositioned or pre-positioned our urban search and rescue unit from Station 52 to the Lake Isabella area. So we're taking all of these steps to prepare in case there is a significant emergency as a result of this weather. We're taking those steps to prepare. We encourage everyone in our community to also take the steps to prepare. That could be simply, as was mentioned before, avoiding unnecessary errands and activity outdoors. We want to remind everyone to monitor the situation through social media, through local news, following what the weather is doing, and be ready to go if there is a reason or if you are asked to evacuate. We appreciate everyone's cooperating, working together through this significant weather event,